The heck? Hello, phone? Well, I see that I'm live. What are we doing, phone? There we go. There we go. Okay. Hello there. Welcome to episode 34 of Live Fishing. Now let's go see if the fish are biting, shall we? We're just going to target bluegill today with some frozen shrimp for a few hours until the fight starts, and then we're going to head home for the fight. What's up, Xset? How are you today? As always, though, if you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, check out all my links. We do have members, super chats, and gifts on the channel. And it helps. Ooh, nice. Happy birthday. My brother's birthday is next week. But yeah, we're just going to be targeting bluegill mainly today. If something else gets on, that's fine. But we have about 3 hours before I want to get back home and start watching the fights today. So we're going to see today how big of a bluegill we can pull out with the shrimp. And then I think on tomorrow, I might go buy some worms, and then we'll probably just do the same thing, and we'll compare the shrimp versus worms. I'm pretty sure I know which one's gonna do better, but we can still. The shrimp honestly will maybe surprise us. We're just gonna be tossing it around structure and the shade today. That's where they're gonna be at. We're gonna take it easy too. I probably won't do any waiting. Hopefully everyone got the notifications. That was weird. The first 40 seconds of the stream, my camera was not working. All right. Just I have to remember. I always forget. I remembered right now, but later in the stream I need to remember to get about this size of shrimp or smaller. Otherwise they just pull it off or like they'll run with it. Boom. See, I want to. Dang it. We might wait. I don't know. I don't really want to, but all right. First cast. Honestly, we'll catch some stuff. We'll just see how big of a bluegill we can get. The morning bite is just now ending, but I don't think it's really gonna matter with the shrimp and the bluegill. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Robin? I'm doing good. How are you guys? All right, let's. I wanted it more over in the shade to my left here. Look, some of the bank's getting exposed now. That's good for me. We can start fishing this bank again. Oh, gonna bite? Pretty sure that was a bite. Hello, baseball bull. How are you today? Oh, oh. Did it go under a bunch? I wasn't looking. Boom. We're getting hits. I did put on, I think this is a size 4. I have some smaller ones, but I want to try and get the bigger guys today. I don't mind if the smaller guys hit our things, but if we're going to pull something in today, I want it to be one of the bigger. Oh, something's hitting my bobber. Got to take off better with it. I was about to do it, but didn't quite take off like I'd liked them to. There we go. First catch. And he swallowed it. Of course, I didn't feel it. He's a tiny little guy, though. All right, let's try and get this hook out before I just yank it. Nope, nope. Sorry, guy. I'm just gonna have to yank it out via. Looks like maybe. There we go. Maybe he'll survive. Wasn't much blood. And I let him keep the shrimp. Oh well. It's a bluegill. I still try to respect them, but at the same time, there's millions of them in here. Let's put some more bait on. There we go. At least we're not skunked. Now let's just try to get a big one. Bite? Nope. Have to forget to not belly hook them. I need to kinda set the hook sometimes a little bit earlier than I would like. Oh, my bobber? Why did my bobber slide down? Nice. Hot dogs for catfish. We might do that eventually too. Can I have line? Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Holy. I'm being real autistic right now. Oh my god, dude. What am I doing? Here we go. It's being real special there. I'm still being real special. Okay, okay. Hold on. What am I doing here? Why can't I do something such simple as this? What are my hands doing right now, dude? There we go. Jeez, man. I don't know what I was doing. I was being real special there. There was shade right here. Now there's kind of not. Still a tiny bit. Ah, that's what I thought. He just had the shrimp. Is my thing moving again? Okay. Why aren't you staying on? Yeah, that fish that we just caught is dying right in front of us. Keeps flopping around. Oh well. Turtle or the bigger fish will eat it. It was a tiny bluegill anyways. All right. Catfish with noodles. No, they're spawning here. They've been definitely weird, but they have spawned, but it's a lot weirder than it should be. I don't know if everything has spawned though, but I have seen basses and bluegills on beds acting somewhat normal, but at the same time, it's just been a weird year. Getting a nope. You might move here in a second. These seem not to be very big guys. I'm in I'm from Oklahoma, Stillwater, to Sanborn Lake. If you don't know where Oklahoma's at, it's above Texas. Instantly got hit. They're hitting it. Dude, really? Okay, I got it. One more. If we don't, if we're gonna put some more shrimp on, and if we don't get another fish here, we're just gonna move. Why does this keep sliding? Why does it keep doing that? Here we go. What the heck? No, it's still 90 degrees here. It's summertime. We might have one or two more cooler days, but it's hot now. Okay. Might be not I might not have that very well, to be honest, but whatever. I mean, I'm alone, as in I didn't come out here with anybody, but there are people walking the trail and fishing elsewhere. I think it immediately just fell off. We did get a little nibble there, but I think it just immediately fell off there, or a piece of it did. Hello, I'm Bored Goat. How are you? You can just leave JMac if you're gonna be rude to me. What the heck? I got blown. Let's give it just a toss out towards the middle, see what happens. We getting a bite? Yep. Or maybe it was either a bite or we were on a grass bed and the wind was pulling it. Okay, let's toss it over this way a bit. This is still good on here. Yeah. You can try in the next stream, JMac. No, it's the way you asked, it's the way you formed your question. To me, it sounded very rude. To me, it sounded like you were trying to be rude and sarcastic. Try to maybe form questions differently for the first time you chat in a streamer's chat, or you can just never come back. I don't care either way. I don't want weird people like you. I don't want our first interaction to be sarcasm. I love sarcasm, but I have to know you for me to allow that to be okay. Not just, can I have some random person's first chat be sarcasm towards me? You don't know me like that. I'm not using a lure, and there's not too many weeds either. Again, here's another weird person trying to judge something off the first fucking thing they see on my stream. Like, you can also leave. Why am I getting all these weird people? Let's move spots. I don't like this spot right now. Again, you formed your question like you're judging what I'm doing again. How about just straight up being like, "What lure are you using?" That's your first question. It's really weird to me the way people like to form their first questions about things in my chat. It comes off rude on just words on a screen. I'm not. I'm just tired of people judging off of like the first time they've ever been in my stream. You're the weird ones. I'm not being a crybaby. I'm calling you guys out for being weird. Are you using the right lure? I probably wouldn't be live streaming my fishing if I didn't have an idea of what lure to use. How about you use some like think thinking capabilities that your brain has, and before you make a dumbass comment in my chat, like both of you just did, I'm looking out for you to not be a dumbass. That's the main thing. It's just super shocking to me that so many people are dumbasses. Anyways, uh, how's everyone else though that is somewhat of a normal person doing today? It is the weekend. These people probably are fucking they probably work their fucking 7 AM to 3 PM construction job or whatever the fuck, very heavy physical labor, and then they go home and drink their days away, and then they're gonna wake up when they're 60 and 70 and be like, "I did nothing with my life." It's the exact type of people that leave stupid ass comments in my chat. He's probably drunk right now. One of them is, I guarantee you, or they're probably about to crack open, I guarantee you. And if you drink, no offense to you, but I'm just talking about these 2 weird fucks that came into my stream. Look at this frog here. It's either a leopard frog or a greenhouse toad, I believe. Well, I'm not normal either, but when I call someone weird, you must be doing something really fucking weird. Let's see. Awful cast. The wind kind of. Okay. I just don't want to spook anything that's like right there, possibly. Like to me, when these people come in my chat and say these things, it's not quite on the same level, but it's pretty similar. Like if you were to get a job interview and you come in and the first few things you say in your job interview is, "I'm gonna take this bitch over. I'll make this place better." Uh, let's see. I think we're getting nibbles. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything right here. Let's keep going around this corner here. It's also similar to like if there's you're at a place with customer service and the person's just, doing their little spiel and you just straight up ignore them. It's like the same thing. There's not, now I will say there's some times where I don't I have ignored people like that, but like because I used to work at a gas station, there used to be people that would never say anything to me. Okay. And we lost the shrimp. And I didn't really take too much offense to it, to be honest, whatever, because I was just doing my little customer service spiel, but it still was just like, Jesus, how bad of a mood are you? And not to even just be like, hello back. Now, there were certain people I could tell maybe if they would normally say it, and then if they didn't, I would just be like, oh, they're probably just tired. All right, let's make a better cast than that. Oh, is that a bite? No, we're on grass. That's what it is. That's neat. See, this also is I almost didn't come out today because of the wind, but that's also why we're using shrimp. And we're only gonna stay out for like 3 hours today, so but whatever, we already didn't get skunked. We just gotta get a bigger bluegill now. I think we're just on some grass because I see my shrimp right there. My shrimp just keeps landing on grass right now. Oh, is that a hit? Yep. Dang it. I mean, last thing I'll say about the weird people. I watch other fishing YouTubers and sometimes in my head I'm like, why'd you do it like that? But I've never once left a comment because they probably have a reason why they do it the way they did it. Jesus, that went, bro. Just blowing my. s- One just crazy. What's up, Michael? How are you? You know what? Let's go around here and see if it's castable since the wind, and then I'll just bring it around the corner. Just don't want to wade. It's not castable, is it? This tree wasn't here. If I wanted to wade today, it'd be castable. I just don't want to wade today. That's weird. Okay, let's go find some cover from this wind. Go find part of the lake. I think we can get on the bluegill. We just gotta find the part of the lake that isn't gonna toss my bobber. I don't mind the wind pulling it here and there, but that was a bit too crazy. Honestly, I kind of just want to head to like these spots around the other side where normally the bluegill are stacked. Ah. Oh yeah, more on the Obsession movie. There's actually two scenes that like I wanted to look away from. Oh man, they were so gross, but like in a good way though. Want to stop there, but the ones we're just gonna be casting directly against the wind. It's not gonna be a fun time. Jesus, Van or Dan. I wish we could get down there. If I had pants on and boots, we might go down there. Again, we're not gonna have a light goal again today because it's not really somewhat of a normal day of fishing. Because I wasn't gonna stream today, but then I woke up and got everything done. I was like, you know what? Let's go try to catch a big bluegill for a few hours before the fights, and then tomorrow we'll either wake up early and go target some more largemouth, or we'll come out in the evening. Haven't decided yet. Let's make a couple casts here and just see. It is directly in the sun, so I wish these branches were a tad bit higher. Okay. Just okay. Just now. Just now. We're just not even gonna do it. Immediately I get into the grass. Hello there, Edith. How are you? Yes, I just don't drink. I smoked the marijuana. Jingle bell rock. Alrighty. Usually, I've caught some decent bluegill off of here, with and without the shrimp. And then, of course, my line just gets wrapped around itself. How? Dude. Oh, is it because it came undone again? No, no. Okay. Well, whatever. God damn it. I gotta retie here. Struggling today. Yep. Can I have my line? You fucking God, dude. Today's just gonna be one of them days. Why is it just wrapped like that? We done being retarded? We done being retarded, line. Yep. Can I have my line? Thank you.
I haven't ever heard that type of fire truck or whatever it is. Today's just a real special day. Everything's just being real special today. I get it around it? Holy shit, dude. Oh my freaking god. Okay, Michael. Yeah. I'm gonna slip my wrists out here. I'm gonna add to the number of dead bodies found at this lake if this doesn't cooperate with me. There we go. And it still just didn't. Why does it keep popping off? Why? Oh my god, dude. I'm going to add to the number of dead bodies. No, stop. Stop it. Get some help. No, we're just gonna put another weight on. It is windy. I'm gonna just put a weight on to stop it, just so that way I'm not frustrated all frickin' day. Because I know. There. There and there. Now it's just gonna get stopped. Okay. Because I don't really care how the bobber sits. I just need it to go under. And then now Oh my god, dude. I better catch something good after this struggle here. Alrighty, let's get back to fishing. After that short intermission of me struggling to do it, the simplest things. And then it got wrapped again. It got wrapped again. What in the fuck is going on? Can I not, like, blow my brains out today, please? Like, holy. Here we go. Maybe I shouldn't have come out today. Think we're good now. Sorry for the language and the frustration there. But holy crap. I thought we had one. Okay, good. He didn't swallow it. Second catch of the day. Still not quite as, not even close to the size I want. But whatever. At least we're catching stuff. It's a bluegill. It's not a bass. Just toss it right here in front of us. There's a nice little hole here. That's what she said. We were finding some nice little holes last night too. Alrighty. That was quite the sequence of just tangles and frustration. All right. Now I'm slowly remembering what I used to do out here with this. I would cast out all the little holes. We just got to start doing that now too. Since it's becoming warmer out, we'll just hook into more stuff in general. Just immediately into some grass. Are you serious, dude? Looks like we're waiting. I don't feel like retying after that. I'd rather get my feet wet than retie, to be honest. Hello there, Bozadar. How are you today? Well, since we're right here, let's make some casts. I think I need to make it a bit shallower. Yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. Is that the only fish wanting to bite right here? We did just get in the water too, so there's not gonna any fish out in front of us is too far for me to cast. They're gonna be here somewhere. Let's try over here. Yeah, there we go, right in the hole there. Is anything home in the hole? Nope. Let's keep moving, honestly. Spot might just be too much in the sun right now. We did catch one, but once we find him, you'll guys know. If it's still like it has been the last few years, we should be able to get on him if we can find him. There's a few more spots up here that they sometimes will go around, so we can go try there. If not, then we really have to find him. Yeah, here's another spot. Normally, I don't stop here with anything else but this because it's a pain to cast around, but with this, you can just drop it right here. Yep, already getting hits. I see it. It's in some grasses. Let's move it there. Where's the big mamas at, though? I don't see any big ones. All right, let's keep moving. All these guys are small. Honestly, there's a couple, like I was just saying, there's a couple spots where if they're there and we can get to them, I think we can get onto some decent bluegill. Thank you guys for the 21 likes on the stream. If you guys are new here or haven't already, if you could drop a like and a sub, helps me out. We do have members on the channel too. Be cool if we caught a catfish today too. I would not mind that. All right, here we go. We're getting to the deeper parts of the lake. Yeah, there's some little baby bluegill. Nice. I don't know. I haven't never caught one out of here, to be honest, but I also have never tried to fish for him out here. But catfish do like shrimp, so it's a baby. Nice. Yeah, I see some down there that they're just little guys pecking at it. Cast off to our left here. Yeah, I have a better feeling about worms. Shrimp works, but sometimes they don't. I think the worms are gonna do a lot better. Also, we might not count today for the shrimp because we did come out kind of towards midday. And normally I'm not gonna do that, but I just wanted to come out and stream. I don't have a boat, Michael. My dad does, but I'm not gonna take it out. Plus, I would have to buy gear for catfish fishing, and I don't have any money for that right now. All right, let's keep it moving. It's not on till later today, and it's not the UFC technically. It's Jake Paul's fighting company, but it's a UFC style fight, and it's ex-UFC fighters. Well, aren't you like a kid though too? I mean, oh, a lizard. Here's one of the spots we might get a decent one at. It's just in the sun. Get out of the grass, please. There we go. Few more casts here, and then we'll just go ahead and move. Yeah, we're just on some grass there, of course. All right, let's just go to the shade and not windy parts of the lake. We've fished enough spots in the sun and windy parts. They're not there. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're in the shade. Hello there. Yes, I have. I got two little bluegill. We're trying to just target some bigger bluegill today. We'll see if they want to bite or not, but we are using shrimp, frozen shrimp today, and then I think my next stream we're gonna use worms. See what type of bluegill we can get. Honestly, we just might we might do the whole comparison during the summer. Just revisit it, and then at the end of summer we can be like, this one's better than that one. I guess I am gonna wade. Oh well. We can hit the one or two spots we skipped because I didn't want to at first. But Jesus. Every time recently when I step right there, my foot slides. Perfect cast. Oh, got a bite there. Did they take our shrimp? Nope. They just hit it and left. They tried to, or they took a tiny bit of it. What about's right here? Oh, the light could have been that was like 99% perfect. They take it. Got a little bob there. Nope, they took a little bit and then ran off. No, I'm not wearing overalls. Ah, missed it. No, no worries. I don't care. I was just answering. It's just kind of funny. Yeah. A few more casts that way. If we don't hook into something, then we'll move. I don't think they're that big at all. Yeah, 2 hits there again. Let's try out in front of us real quick. Actually, we're gonna put some fresh shrimp on and then cast around here. Because honestly, I don't really want to target. We caught 2. I want to get the bigger ones. That's the whole reason we came out is to get the bigger ones today. So if they're wanting to bite. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get really a bite out directly just in front of us, but who knows? Oh, we actually are getting hit, I think. Let's make this a bit deeper. Hmm. I today we're just using shrimp, but I have in the past when we're using artificial lures. There we go. Still not a little bit bigger than the ones we got. Third bluegill of the day. Still looking for a bit bigger one. Not a bit bigger, actually, like double that size. They're in here. We just gotta find them. Yeah, I think that was just another little guy. Yeah, I don't even see the fish. I see it, my shrimp getting taken away, but I don't even see the fish. I want your guys' mama. Ah, nope. Dang it. Okay, we found some though that are willing to bite. If we catch another one and it's not very big, then we'll keep it moving. Or at least cast to a different area here. Yep. See it getting hit down there. It's just small guys. If I cast out a bit further, just but the same kind of direction. Yeah, see, even then when I let them take off with it, they're still just grabbing the little ends. Look at that. He's trying to pull it off. What is going on at one of the stadiums? I hear music. Let's cast back this way a few times. Maybe it's that boomer. I don't know. They hit it. Beautiful cast. Okay, let's make some more casts over here, and then we'll probably rotate on the map. Hello there, Nadia. How are you today? I don't even see anything down there. Last cast, unless we get something, then we're gonna rotate on the map. All right, let's rotate. That's one of my goals this summer is to catch a big bluegill, the biggest I've ever caught. Because we caught the biggest crappie I've ever caught this spring. So now it's time for the bluegill. And we've caught some big bass out here. Yeah, yeah, it's just time for bluegill and then maybe a carp or a catfish after that. Let's try right here. I don't think there's gonna be anything that quite out far. I wanna bring it right here in this little hole I see. There's actually a couple little holes we can drop it. Yeah, I see them. See several of them down there hitting it. Boom, right there. There we go. Yes. It's exactly what we were looking for today. They get a tiny bit bigger though, or can, but this one's yes. This is a good starting one. Yeah. No, I'm showing you off, buddy. Boom, look at that guy. Yeah. He's decently thick, not quite a panfish, but that's a good start to the ones we're looking for here. Or that's like just getting across to a panfish, I would probably say. Nice. There we go. That makes me feel good about coming out here today. Let's just try and upgrade it now. Put it right back in the same spot. Okay, good, 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 good. I was wondering if they would normally the bluegill you can still get them to bite during midday as long as you have like worms or shrimp. I, I thought you could still do it, but I just haven't quite done it this year, so that's good that we can confirm that. Am I all tangled? Yeah, I am. I need to get a scale and measuring some sort of something to measure. But that one's about the same size of ones we've caught before, so I know about how big that one is. Like what? There we go, Jesus. What is happening with this right now? Dude.
There's the part where it opens up.
I'm just cutting the line. So fun, guys. It's so fun. Hello there, everyone. It's going all right. We just caught our first nice bluegill. That's what we're targeting. I know, I cut it. Whoa, we just almost fell forward. Let's back up a bit. I just hate recut. I just hate retying lines on stupid stuff like that. That must be the stadium. Either someone's just completely jamming out at their house or there's something going on at one of the stadiums here. Go back in me pocket, thank you. Alrighty, almost done here. Just gotta put the bobber back on. There we go. Thought I saw a bigger one hit it. I guess maybe he'd look bigger in the water. 2 of them were there. Thought there was a bit bigger of one. Boom. I wonder if it's the like because the Special Olympics, I believe last night was their last night. I wonder if they're having like a little celebratory thing today. It's probably what it is. Or it's high school sporting event. Oh no, it's softball or baseball. That's right. When I was driving out to the lake, we passed both the fields and there's maybe even both of them are gonna be going on today. Oh, did you swallow it? No. Good. Back to back cast. See what I mean? We just gotta find him. Boom. Not today, because we are on a little bit of a time limit. Not that like I have to be anywhere. I wanna watch the Ronda Rousey fight and the rest of the fights today. But I keep saying it, and we're gonna do it eventually. So I keep saying it. But we're gonna catch one of these bluegill and throw them out there. Just not today again. I just need to take that second bag out when I get home. Right, let's see if we can't pull another big one off right here. Good thing I haven't showered today. I smell like shit because of this shrimp. There we are. And right there. Let's try a little bit more to the left there. Something just tried to take it. Day and night. Oh, you know what? No, this high school's not over yet. It could be though that it could be the high school football having their scrimmages. It's either the Special Olympics, OSU baseball or softball, or it's the high school having their springtime scrimmages. Oh, the where did my bobber just go? Oh, there it is. Alrighty, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Let's rotate. We're starting to have some difficulties at this spot, so let's move to a different one. Plus, we cut that one and then a few more. So, day and night, the lonely hunters in the freeze mine at night. All right, this is another spot where some nice bluegill might be at. Wanted to stop at a spot back there, but there's already a guy there. Oh well. We might stop back by there later in the stream. Oh. Didn't even see our bobber really do anything. Whatever. At least he didn't swallow it. He is hooked weird though. Yeah, okay. I pulled the hook out and then I hooked him again. There. Sorry about that, buddy. That has to be the high school football if they're playing Soldier Boy. I don't think OSU would play that or Special Olympics. OSU's too fucking of Christian and Bible Belt bullshit. That's why we're not good at any sports but wrestling. Honestly, we probably should be like a Division II school in most sports nowadays. We are very poor compared to all the other NIL schools now. Don't get me wrong, I like OSU sports. Watched them since like 2007, but we fucking suck. And we're gonna be sucking. We're gonna suck this year. We're gonna suck next year. Until we get 40 plus $1 million for our NIL deals, we're not gonna be a good team. There's no American dream football. It's all about money now. And until we wake up to that, we're just gonna be a sucky ass football team. I don't know if we'll do as bad as we did this past season. I think we'll at least get some wins and stuff, but we're probably not gonna have another winning season until we actually get some money here. Probably won't even go to a bowl game until we get money here, to be honest. And people are like, "We have money here." $10 million compared to Texas budget is like it's like comparing a $1 bill to a $100 bill. Texas literally has their own stadium for just their volleyball, for just their volleyball. And wrestling is one of our better sports here, and they share wrestling shares an arena with basketball and, probably volleyball. I don't even know if we have volleyball. We have our own tennis courts here. That doesn't make any sense to me. I guess we're good at tennis, though. OSU's good at all the weird fucking sports like equestrian, tennis. Tennis isn't quite as weird, but still, it's not the sports you'd think, like, people from Oklahoma would be good at. It's literally like there's no rookies anymore in the this is how I kinda see it. There's no really rookies anymore in the NFL. You're a rookie now in college. You're a rookie until you're eligible to go to draft pretty much nowadays. Sure, technically you're new on a NFL team. You're technically like a rookie, you're a new person on that team, but with all the money and stuff, it's pretty much just it's like the minor leagues, I guess. Maybe not a rookie. Okay, we're not getting anything. Let's move. Rotate on the map. Thank you guys for 30 likes. And then on top of that, because we used to have a guy that would like be a donor to the school. His name was Boone Pickens Stadiums, but he's dead. Or not Boone Pickens Stadiums. His name was Boone Pickens. We our stadium's named after him. But people like to bring that up. They're like, "What about Boone Pickens?" I'm like, "He's fucking dead. Where's the next person? We need another person, not someone that's dead." I thought I saw it get devoured there. Come on, I want another big one. Thank you, Michael. I saw your comment. I just didn't say anything because sometimes my brain works that way. Hee hee. You just schedule. You can schedule videos. So like when I wake up in the morning, I do my shorts and then I schedule it for at 12:30. Can you guys hear like the music slightly in the background at all? Or is the mic not picking it up? It's 12:30. I'm in Oklahoma. There's different time zones. You're like a hour ahead, aren't? Because you're in Florida, right? So it's 12:30 my time. That's why I do it though. It's because then it's 12:30 Central Standard Time, and then it's 1:30 on the East Coast, then it's 11:30 on the West Coast. It's all around lunchtime. That's why I do it. Because I was doing it earlier, but then I was like, I wanna do it around the American lunchtime, but then if I still do it around noon, it's still early enough for some of my European or, like, German or whoever else is overseas. Because we have several people from, like, India, Germany, Switzerland, but it allows those guys still to be able to come in. Because then it's, like, 6 PM-ish or later or earlier, depending where they're at in the world. That the only one that wanted to bite? Oh, that one came and destroyed it, but didn't get the hook in his mouth. Just hit the side of it. We might finish the stream down at the bottom part of the lake. I just didn't wanna go down there to start off with and get my phone all overheated. Ah, 'cause what time is it? Yeah. Got about 2 or an hour and a half left before I wanna leave. I wanna try and catch as much as the I'm probably gonna miss the first prelims, the first or second fight of the prelims tonight. I'm probably gonna miss just because I have to go by the dispensary, get some more waxed. Plus about 1 PM, it's like that's pretty much midday out here. The bite's probably as dead as it can be. Think yesterday at like 1:34 or whatever, to be exact, that's when the midday was considered to be yesterday, so a 4 pound. I think the biggest bluegill, at least the last time I heard, the biggest bluegill was like 3 pounds and something, I believe. It might have been broken by now. That was like a year or 2 ago when I was watching a video because I believe it's out of a lake in Utah, where the world record's at, and one of the guys I watch on YouTube went there to try to catch those. He caught some really big bluegill, but he didn't break the world record or anything, but I don't know if they get quite that big. I can see maybe a few because the crappie get around a pound in here. I've caught a few crappie this year that are around a pound. I just don't have a scale. Okay. That feller moved from the spot I wanted to go to, so we're gonna go hit that spot, and then after that, we'll probably head down to the bottom lake or something. Unless if someone's there, then there's a couple other spots that we could hit. 2 pound bluegill? I don't know. I don't think the conditions are quite right for that big bluegill in here. I don't think there's quite enough. I think once they get to a certain size, most of the, like, the bass and stuff eat them, is what I'm saying. There's not really a whole lot of there is cover, but a lot of the cover the bass also use, so, like, I think the bigger ones get eaten a lot. I have caught them. The big one that we caught was probably around 8 ounces, I would have to say, maybe. Maybe let's probably about, like, 6 to 8 ounces out if I had to guess. The bigger one that we caught today, just right into some grass there. I thought he had it in his mouth. Someone's line. Yeah, I think they're just gonna be right around the shade now. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. What if I just were to do this? Sometimes this works. Let's try it. A little bit further out. No, there's too much stuff right there. If you guys are new here or haven't already, if you could drop a like, comment, and a sub, helps me out a lot. What about out there? My phone is hot. I don't know if we'll go down to the bottom lake now. You're supposed to hit the shrimp, buddy, not my weights. Alrighty, see you later, Michael. Nothing off this grass bed? Except for me probably losing my stuff here. Yep. Oh no, we got it. We got it. Or maybe not. Okay. Well, we lost our hook. Kept our bobber and one of the weights at least. Jesus, today's been awful with this. Whatever, we don't have to put this back on, I can just move it up. I don't think I have my trout magnet hooks. Normally, I use those. I just remembered I was catching a lot of the bluegill the last few years, I was using the trout magnet hooks, those real small ones. I just remembered that. Meet me halfway, right on the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. Alrighty. Let's go make a pass down at the bottom lake. There we go. Put the hook through it like 3 times. And we're good. Yeah, let's go see if anybody's down at the bottom lake. Go cast out a few holes down there. Guys, can we get 16 more likes in the next like hour and a half? Don't really have a goal today because I'm on time limit. Normally, I don't set a goal when I'm on time limit, but we are close. Actually, I think we're gonna cast right here because this is the tree where I've seen some big bluegill come up. It's just nope. There's the spider web right there too. That tells me not to go here. Tight lines indeed. I guess we can do some waiting right here. My feet are actually almost dry already. That's how hot it is now. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Have a tiny bit too big of a piece on, but it's fine. Whatever. Maybe the commotion will attract a bigger one. Yeah. Not a bad one. At least it's not one of the smaller ones. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, other well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Matt Damon. Gotta take off with it. Bum, 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 bada, bum, 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 bum. The old Matt Damon, the old Matt boy. Matten and Damon. I don't know why I'm saying that right now. They're just looking at it. They saw their friend get caught and they're like, "No, thanks." Oh, Bass is looking at it. Eat it, Bass. Oh, he pecked at it. Oh, saw that bluegill and held it. There we go. There's a bit nicer one. Only if that Bassin held it like that. The bass kissed it, gave it a little kiss. Yeah, no, you're not getting my shrimp. All right, let's put it back in there and see if the bass wants to hit it. Came up and gave it a little kiss. Leave it alone, little guy. Okay. If I do it a little bit more to the right. Frickin' little tiny bluegills pecking at my weight. No one's looking at my bobber. Ah, saw it go into his mouth. The hook probably wasn't quite right. It wasn't a bass though, it was just a bluegill. That guy's not gonna come back though. Oh, it's a bigger guy looking at it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a good day. If you haven't already, if you could drop a like and a sub, helps me out a lot. Yeah, they're not even like going after it anymore. Right there. What about right here in front of us? Anybody hiding down below there? Nope. What about past this grass bed right out here? Right there. They're going after my weights. At least I know that they like silver things. Might have disturbed this water here enough. Let's throw a cast past the tree here, Jesus. It was a beautiful cast. There's a bite, couple bites. Yep, there we go. Got another guy. Boom. Come on, let's try to get one more. We caught one like the type of bluegill I was looking for today so far. Let's try to get another one. A bit bigger, maybe too. Again, it wasn't quite as big as I would have liked it, but it was definitely on the bigger side. Come on, fishy fishies. All right, let's make a couple casts off to my right again. If we don't see anything, then we'll move on the map. Yep, nothing's even swimming up to it right there. Let's make a decent cast outwards. Oh, I just farted. Bluegill. I'm trying to get some big bluegill. So far, we've gotten one that meets my requirements, but there are bigger ones in the lake. And today we're just using frozen shrimp. I think the next stream we're gonna try and use worms. Obviously, the worms are probably gonna be better. I just wanted to compare the two. There they are again. That one, eat it. The one on the right needs to eat it. They pecked at it, they tasted it, and then swam off. All right, let's rotate on the map. I am Bigfoot. What do you mean? I see Bigfoot every day. Oi, oi, oi. Guys, 13 more likes. Can we do it? I think we're just gonna go down to the bottom lake now. As long as no one's there. Finish it out down there. Again, if the stream randomly goes off, give me a few minutes to get it back up. We're gonna go try and cast in some juicy holes down here. Guys, 11 more likes. Come on. Also, if I don't read your guys' chat right away, this part of the lake, the sun puts an awful glare on my phone. So it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's literally I can't see my phone screen. But don't think we're gonna spend too much time down here. Honestly, I should probably get like a different color phone case than black, since that might help too. Think we're gonna try down here and then one other spot before we call it a stream. Still got about an hour fishing though. Who do you guys got tonight, Rhonda or the other girl? I don't know anybody else fighting. Still gonna watch it though, but I know me and Dan are thinking the other girl because we were talking about that last night. Unless if Rhonda just surprises everyone and is, like, in really great shape, which don't think she will, but who knows? The It is what she said. I'm hungry. All I ate yesterday was almonds and some ice cream. Twice. I had my lunch was some almonds and some ice cream, and then when I got home after the movies and streaming, almonds and some ice cream. I don't think I'll see anybody. Just some almonds and some ice cream. I'm gonna make a country song about almonds and some ice cream. Some almonds and ice cream will fill my little heart. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna go drink and drive. And then I'm gonna go beat my wife. And then a few more weeks later, my dog is gonna die. Okay, I'm sorry. Country music is so good, though. You know what I'm talking about? It's quite windy down here. I don't know. Tomorrow we might not do the worms, though. We will do the worms soon. Tomorrow I kind of want to just throw around a jig again or the spinner bait again. We'll see what I get myself into and how bored I get, though, and how early we come out. Honestly, we might be fine with this wind. It might have just enough of a cool enough breeze on my phone. I can't see the pockets though. Dang it. I think it's like about right here somewhere. I don't know if we'll be able to fish down here. That's kind of crazy there. Let's just go down to this cove then. Seems a tiny bit calmer down there. Then I forgot it is a bit windy. Down here might be good for what we're trying to do. But it also could be really good. Oh, a grasshopper landed on my thumb. All right. Give it a few minutes here, see what happens. Ah, he got off. That was like the size we're almost looking for too, though. Nice. I do. Get out of the grass, please. Yeah, it's a bit too shallow right there. There we go. Ah, just missed him. Swing high, swing chair. La 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 la. Do we have something there? I didn't think so. Nah, I don't know. It might be just don't want to make it any shallower too. It might just go fish down where we passed. I just wanted to try down here first. Oh, that's just the wind. Okay, yeah. Let's just start working our way back. It's not worth the struggle. Okay. Hello there. How are you? Yeah, we caught a few bluegill. That's why we're targeting. We're trying to get the bigger ones. We caught one decent bigger one now. Not quite the size we're looking for still, but it's a decent guy. He's real colored up though. Boom. Oh, thank you for the star. Can we get W Survival Empire? I can't quite read the rest of your name because there's a glare on my screen. But can we get W's his name in the chat? I think I'm just on some grass right there. There we go. That's more of the size I'm looking for. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you for the sub. And is it just gonna pop right out? Let's get the shrimp out of his mouth. There it is. And it does. Nice. Hell yeah. This one I'm gonna show off. This one I'm gonna highlight on the stream. Putting a chapter of this one on it. Yes, this is what we were looking for. They get they can kind of get a little bit longer, but they definitely get a little bit thicker in here. But still, that's a real good one. It's a real good one. Nice. Heck yeah. Got two. That one we got a decent one, and then that one is more of the ones that we're looking for. Guys, 9 more likes. Can we do it? Honestly, I'll just stay out till we hit 50. Just getting caught on grass right there. Oh. I did not. There was a tiny one. I did not expect them to hit it. Let's put some fresh shrimp on. All right, let's get it back out there then. Yeah, I had a feeling that they were gonna take that piece. It wasn't the best. There wasn't a whole lot of chunkiness to that. Oh well. Okay. Oh, no shrimp left behind. As I'm putting on dead shrimp, no shrimp left behind. My hands are a bit sticky. Guys, can we get 8 more likes on the stream for the goal? Right there. Bite. Oh, he had it. I thought so. That's why I started, dang it. We're just gonna put this whole little piece on, screw it. Maybe it'll attract a big boy. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Whatever. I want to cast out to those pockets. I just can't quite tell where they're at. Sadly. I instantly hit it. Boom. Guys, 7 more likes. Can we do it? There's a log down there. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but that's where they're around us, this log. Let's cast it back out this way. No. They're pulling on it. They're trying to get it. Might have just been grass there. Okay, we're gonna lock down. I think it's just gonna be some smaller ones. Slowly start making our back to my car. We'll cast along the bank here though. Dang it. Stop doing that line. Hello there, Paxton. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Got a bite there. Nope. I think that was just grass. Guys, 4 more likes. Come on. On a bit more. Let's cast by the drain here.
If it wasn't windy, I'd be able to tell where I'm casting. We're just gonna go down here in the open, so I don't have to deal with it. Can't. I wish I could tell where the holes were. 3 more likes, guys. I can cast out to there from here. Let's try it. Yeah, it's just immediately in some grass. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's just cast in the open spots and then get out of the wind. Get the 50 likes and then last fish of the stream. No, I'm using my iPhone. Using my iPhone, I have a Telesin neck mount. It's TLESIN. And then I have an external battery that I plug my iPhone into, so that way I get like 7 hours, 7, 8 hours worth of battery life. All right, stop right here. Make some casts now. I think we stopped just a tad bit early here. Oh, dang it. I felt that one. Felt that bump on the line. Okay, let's keep it moving. Well, there's no crocodiles here. Oh, I don't know, like somewhere between 7 and 10. I don't think we're quite at 10, but I know we're past 5. They're all bluegill. 2 decent ones. So, 1 good one, 1 decent one, I guess. Instead of 2 good ones. I think we're just about to go back up to the top of the lake. I think it's just gonna be too windy, really. Still on the stick. There we go. Gee, no, okay. Still on there.
Okay. One more light, guys. Can we do it? Just gonna try down here. Hello there, Jose. Hello there, Thomas. How are you? Goldfish? No, no goldfish. I mean, there's the bluegill kind of look like goldfish a little bit here and there. All right, right about here. Last spot we'll try right here, down here at least, and then we'll go back up to the main part of the lake. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling it would be decent right here. In Thailand? Nice. I'm in Oklahoma, the state above Texas, if you don't know where Oklahoma's at. Oh, thank you guys for 50 likes. Thank you, thank you. Now we're gonna fish until 2 p.m. and then once it's 2, we'll try and get one more fish. Two PM my time. All right, a few more casts. I think we're just gonna go back up and try to get try a couple spots. Yeah, let's just go back up top. Holy crap. I can't tell if the wind's messing it up so much. Oh well, we got that one down here. Thank you, thank you. Goldfish. I do kind of want to go back there soon. We might go over there tomorrow, actually. Now that you say that, I've been kind of wanting to go somewhere else. But I mean, I don't really have too many options right now because of budget and then also just so water is with connection and whatnot. Oh, there, 123 Zuba. Hope you are having a wonderful day too. I am. Hold on. Let's make some cash here and then we'll go. Yeah. Okay, one more cast and then we'll just go back up. I want to fish near the bottom, but the wind is dragging it and then it like hooks, it gets stuck on the bottom. I don't want it to be stuck on the bottom, but I do want to be next to the bottom. I'd like it for it to float all the way. Because then I could actually be like, okay, if it stops floating, then we have a fish. Right now, I can't really tell at all. Unless if it just takes off. Okay, yeah, let's just go up. Hello there, Nadia. Welcome. Love and peace. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Honestly, let's just try to get as soon as we get like a decent bluegill, one that's about the size of my hand or bigger, then I will. Unless if it hits 2:30, then we'll call it stream. Look, some ducks. Quack quack. I was gonna throw shrimp at them. I don't know if ducks eat shrimp or not, but we're gonna try. I don't see like why they wouldn't. Wah wah wah. That's how the weather feels right now. It's that song. And then a tumbleweed rolls by. We're gonna stop at one spot, fish it. It's also to see if there's anybody at a spot at the parking lot. Unless if we just catch a nice one here. Womp 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 womp. Yeah, 2 spots. Maybe 1 spot, depending if there's anybody in one of the spots. But then we're gonna try and get one more fish, and then we'll probably end it. It is getting pretty hot now. Even the bluegill probably won't bite too much. There is a time in the day where the bluegill do like, you can still catch them, but the bite does die down. It's usually about now till, like, 3. But there's some pockets out here and stuff where you can cast them to and get on them still during the day. It's just we've caught 2 good ones, and then we've caught a bunch other ones, and then the fights insane too. That's honestly the main reason. Oh, look, a snake. Right here. Was heading this way. I don't know if I wanna wait here anymore. Is this sinking? What the heck? Why is it sinking? Just right there? Why is this sinking? Oh, there's water in it, that's why. I don't see anybody in the spot next to the parking lot, so we'll give here a few casts. If we don't get anything quickly, then we'll just head to the parking lot. Ah, that seemed big. Yeah, my bobber got water in it, that's funny. Just leave me alone, snake. You stay over there, I stay over here. Why is it sinking, dude? I think I might need a new bobber on or something. Could be too close. The weights are too close there too. That's probably what it was. Nope, it's not. Alrighty then. Take this guy off. Probably just has too much water in it. Well, it's been pulled under a lot, so I think it's just slowly got water inside of it. Gotta let it dry out. These are not expensive bobbers either. There's the snake. Yeah, it's just getting water in it. Okay, I can walk back out a little bit now. I feel comfortable now that I saw that snake go out. Dang it, we had something over there hidden. It looked decent. That's crazy. The snake can be on top of the water like that. It's cool. What's up, GR? How are you? No, I don't. My dad has a boat though.
Oh, there we go, bite. You gotta take off with it though, buddy. I think we're just gonna go to the parking lot spot because I think we might be one of the few people here. Plus, if we can't get to that I think we can. I don't think anybody will show up there. It's kind of a specific spot too. You have to know about it. But either way, the whole parking lot out of right now is open. So let's just head over there. And that way we can catch our last fish and be at my car. Yeah, guys, Melvin turned 5. I didn't talk about it really yesterday just because I was kind of, I forgot and stuff. I got him in June though, but his birthday is May 14th, which is funny because mine's January 14th. Same day, birthdays. But I fed him a raw beef patty for his birthday. That was his treat. And then he got to play with the other dogs too. I will say I did get a little bit of emotional. It was more towards myself though. Don't get me wrong, I love my dog and everything, but it was like, damn, 5 years. It was just a lot of stuff. If you've been around in the streams, you know part of my story and stuff. And I was just like, he's been there. I mean, I've had some family members be there throughout there too, but he's been there at my house with me almost 24/7 through a lot of stuff. And he's helped me a lot. It was more of like a happy emotion than like anything else. I was just like, I'm glad I'm sober off of the pills, off of the pills and powders. A lot of the stuff that I do, I think about Melbourne too. Like that's one of the reasons why I did get sober because of the last rehab facility I was in. One of the main reasons I left was because I missed my dog so much. And I was like, I don't want to be away from him like this anymore. It's not worth the high isn't worth the pain anymore. Feather. Uh, Wonder what type of bird that is. Oh yeah, that barred owl feather I found. Technically, it is considered one of the birds under the Bird Act, whatever exactly the title was. But technically, it was illegal for me to take it. I don't give a fuck though. Found it on the ground. I have this c I have this painting that I got at this art festival that's here, and, it's the Yeti and, like, waist deep in the water in, like, a pond holding up a catfish. I put the feather, like, right next to that painting or print. It is technically a painting, but I got a print of it.
I need to write your name down, G. If you're still here on the Hall of Fame. You're one of the people I just hadn't seen in a while. I wanted to write your name down. I just wasn't sure if you're still around or not. Also, if Flip Bush comes back, he's one of the ones too. I wanted to write my name down, write his name down. I just haven't seen him in a while. Alrighty. Is that going the wrong way? Whoops. Alrighty, let's try to get our last fish here and then we'll end stream. Ah, we need to make this a tiny bit shallower for this spot. Got me tick. But yeah, I didn't find any ticks on my dick last night, happily. Dang it. What if we just cast it out towards this tree here? Oh, something tried to hit it right as I was taking it out. Well, that is true. That is very true, Dan. There we go. It's a good cast.
Okay, let's throw back in here again. We are at least getting some bites in here. Really? Let's try in here then. Maybe they're even more deeper in here. Just saw one jump up at there. Dude. Come on, last fish. I just need one fish and then we'll go back to my car and end stream. Dude. Hello, Hudson. How are you? Please no religious stuff in my chat. Honestly thought we would catch something real fast here. Really. Let's try a few more casts this way and then we'll go around on the corner here. Exactly where I wanted it. Almost got it stuck though. Ah,
That's exactly what I was trying not to do. Nice. Yep. It's because that guy came in here and said Jesus loves me. Immediately just cursed me. All right, we are gonna rehook and get one more fish here. Thanks to whoever just cursed me there by saying Jesus loves me. Obviously he doesn't. Otherwise, I wouldn't got my thing stuck in the tree. Hello there. How are you today? We're just gonna put one weight on. Actually, screw it. We'll put two on. Of course, I dropped my weight. Here it is. Thank you, thank you. We've caught plenty today. We caught 2 decent bluegill. That's what we've been going after. Trying to get one more fish before the end of stream here. Sadly, we broke off there. God, why do you hate me, God? All right, let's walk around the corner. See if there's just one right here. Hold on. There we go. Some little guys. Please nothing hit while I'm doing this. Hello there, how are you? Let's just hit that. Something just hit it. Dang it. Missed a bite there. I see them hitting it. They're just like tapping it though. They're not actually like biting it. What a weird person to do that in my chat. Dang it. I wonder if sometimes they're grabbing my weights. Because earlier they were hitting my weights when I could see them. Come on, dude. I don't even care at this point. I just want to catch one so I can go home, take a shower. Don't like that spot. Got a bite there. Dang it. I was about to say I don't know if that spot will if there will be people. It is quite kind of in the sunlight. At the same times they might come out from underneath the tree. Come on, bluegill. Oops. try to toss out there next to that grass bed. Yeah. Don't think that. Don't think we're gonna get anything to bite out there, to be honest, but who knows? Yeah, just casting right into the wind. There we go. Come on, man. Tell me there's nothing. There's nothing around these parts. Boom, boom, boom. Is my line really freaking all wrapped again? No, just seemed like it. Really don't want to have to go to the panfish pond. Might have to though. Nothing there. Oh, that was awful. There we go. Really? There's nothing here anymore? Okay. Yeah, please no self-promotion. Maybe ask before you do that. Honestly, it just kinda looks desperate, if you ask me too. Yeah, stop, just unsubscribe to me, please, and leave my chat. I don't want the spammy bullshit, desperate, we grow together. Nope. Never once did I ever go to another content creator and do that. It's weird. Now, maybe if you hit me up on one of my socials before and then we talk about it and actually have like something worked out, then yeah, sure. But go ahead and just unsubscribe and leave the live, please. Really, dude. Where did these fish go? They were just right here. Just want one. Not even care the size, bruh. Just one right there. Well, shit, guys. What are we gonna do now? I can't end stream until we catch another fish. Thank you guys for 60 likes. Let's try this spot over here. If we don't get anything here, we might just walk over to the panfish pond. Real quick. I don't want to, but we might have to. Yep. Nope. Not a good spot either. Come on, man. I'm ready to go. I just need another fish. Let's try right here for a little bit, for a few casts. No. We had a bite there. that a bite? It was. Okay, yeah. I feel like these fish are grabbing my weights. Please no religious stuff. I don't wanna walk on the trail again. Yeah, I just don't think anything's gonna be, like, right here, cause it's just indirect sunlight. Someone was fishing with corn. Some fish around it, they're just small. It's there. Put it in a hole there. Yep, yep, yep. Gotta eat it though. You gotta really want it. There we go. I don't even care, dude. I just didn't want to go back on the trail. Holy. Boom. Thank God. Let's make one more cast. See if we last cast of the stream here. As long as we don't get anything. We're gonna let it sit for like a little bit too, since it's gonna be the last cast. And we're gonna toss it up this way. All right. There we go. We're gonna call it. I want to get home to watch these fights. Let me get back to my car and we'll do the outro. We did catch two. We caught two pretty big bluegills today, so we did what we came out to do. There are some bigger ones in here though, so maybe with the worms, we might have a little bit more luck with them. I have a feeling I probably will, to be honest with you. I was already thinking that before we even did it today. I just still wanted to come out and use the shrimp just for like a little thing for the stream, just so that like we're comparing, just to add another element to what I do out here. Ugh. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for my for the stream today. More than likely we'll be out tomorrow, as long as weather health
family allows me to. We'll either be uh I'll either go get some worms and then we'll do the second part to where we'll see if we can't get a bigger bluegill off of the worms or if it's the shrimp. Honestly, we'll probably just be going back and forth all summer, and then at the end of like summer, once like the actual transition, whatever date, I'll have to look up the exact date when it transitions from summer to fall. That's probably when we'll look back and be like, okay, which one was better, the frozen shrimp or the worms? Which one caught us not the most, but the biggest bluegill is what we caught two contenders. I believe we can beat that today. There's a wasp. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be live tomorrow. But okay, got out there. Anyways, that distracted me. Yeah. So that's probably what we'll do with the comparison between frozen shrimp and worms for bluegill. But saying that, it just we'll either be throwing around some bass lures tomorrow, or we'll be doing some worms going after big bluegill tomorrow. If we do go live tomorrow. And then if I'm not live tomorrow, we should be back on Tuesday. And then, like I was saying yesterday, this week I'm busy with like my brother's birthday and a few other things. So just look out for the live notifications this week. And then there's a few movies also. That's also part of my busyness this week. So some more movies. Again, I'm not doing movie reviews. Like I'm not gonna like post them in the community tab, but I will talk about the movies still. I just like I said yesterday, the movie reviews, I like to talk about movies, but the movie reviews, me posting them, I was still trying to find like my lane here on YouTube or on social media. So like like I said yesterday, the fishing, we found our lane in the fishing. So I still really like movies, but I don't think I'm gonna do like a physical like movie review and hashtag it. We'll just talk about it here live. And yeah, I don't think I got anything else to well, might talk about the fights tomorrow. So if you guys are gonna watch the fights tonight, then in the next stream we'll probably talk about that a little bit too. But just get off, Trenton. You don't have anything else to say. You do this every time. Just get off, do your little outro spiel. I feel like I have more, but I don't. And I could sit here and just continuously talk and just continuously talk and talk and talk and feel like I have more to say when I don't. uh, but yeah. Oh yeah. 1,000 subscribers stream. I'm still planning on doing that. So that's coming up in the next couple weeks to a month. So yeah, anyways, let's just go ahead and get off here before I try to fucking come up with something else. Thank you guys for the support. Have a good rest of your day, Dan. Have a good rest of your day. Aaron, I know Aaron stopped by. Have a good rest of your day, G. Have a good rest of your day to Michael also. If I'm forgetting one of my mods, I'm sorry, but have a good day to the rest of my mods. If you're watching this later on, have a good day. Okay, hold on. Have a good day to the rest of my mods. Have a good day to anybody else watching this. If you're watching this later on, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good future. Jesus Christ.